Have you ever noticed how different your food choices can be depending on when you make them? Imagine it's the end of a long working day. You've spent hours solving problems, responding to emails, driving through traffic, or caring for other people. By the time you finally arrive home, you're tired, hungry, and mentally drained. Now comes a simple question: what should I eat? Many people believe this is the moment healthy eating succeeds or fails. But what if the decision was actually made much earlier? This is one of the most overlooked principles in healthy living. The best food decisions are often made before you're hungry. Think about your last visit to the supermarket. Did you shop with a plan? Or did you wander the aisles, deciding as you went? If your trolley contains fresh vegetables, fruit, quality protein sources, and whole foods, you've already made dozens of healthy decisions before a single meal has been prepared. If your fridge contains prepared ingredients, healthy leftovers, or tomorrow's lunch, you've reduced the effort required to eat well. On the other hand, if there is no plan, no preparation, and no healthy food readily available, convenience usually becomes the deciding factor. This isn't a question of discipline, it's a question of design. Our environment influences our behavior far more than we often realize. Behavioral science has shown that people naturally choose options that are easier, quicker, and more convenient. That isn't laziness, it's simply how our brains conserve energy. Every day we make hundreds of decisions. What should I wear? Which route should I take? What should I apply? What should I prioritize? By the evening, our mental energy has been used repeatedly. This is sometimes described as decision fatigue. When we become mentally tired, we naturally look for the easiest available option. That's why so many unhealthy food choices happen after long, demanding days. Not because people suddenly forget what healthy eating looks like, but because healthy eating often requires one more decision, one more effort, one more obstacle. The solution isn't necessarily stronger willpower. The solution is reducing friction. Friction is anything that makes a healthy behavior harder to perform. If preparing a balanced meal takes 40 minutes but ordering takeaway takes 3, the environment is encouraging one behavior over another. Fortunately, small changes can dramatically reduce that friction. One of the simplest is meal planning. Instead of asking yourself what to eat every single day, decide several meals at once before the week begins. You've removed dozens of future decisions with one short planning session. Another powerful strategy is preparing ingredients ahead of time. Wash vegetables after shopping. Cook extra portions during dinner. Prepare tomorrow's lunch before going to bed. These small actions reduce the work your future self needs to do. Your future self benefits from the effort your present self invested. Your home environment matters too. When healthy foods are visible, they are more likely to be chosen. A bowl of fresh fruit on the kitchen bench, Greek yogurt at eye level in the fridge, prepared vegetables ready to cook, healthy snacks within easy reach. These may seem like small details, yet they quietly shape your daily decisions. Another practical habit is building every main meal around a quality protein source. Protein helps support muscle maintenance, contributes to satiety, and provides essential amino acids your body needs every day. Once your protein source is chosen, it becomes much easier to add vegetables, whole grains, or other nourishing foods around it. Instead of wondering where to begin, you've created a simple framework that can be repeated meal after meal. This is what sustainable healthy eating looks like. Not perfection, not complicated meal plans, not constantly relying on motivation, simply creating routines that make healthy decisions easier than unhealthy ones. Coach Kwanz often says that systems create lasting transformation. This is exactly what that means. Healthy lifestyles are rarely built through one extraordinary decision. They're built through hundreds of ordinary decisions that become automatic over time. Packing tomorrow's lunch, preparing breakfast the night before, taking healthy snacks to work, cooking an extra meal for another day, shopping with a list instead of shopping on impulse. Each action may only take a few minutes, yet together they create an environment where healthy eating becomes the natural choice rather than the difficult choice. The goal isn't to remove every challenge from life. The goal is to remove unnecessary barriers that make healthy living harder than it needs to be. Because every healthy meal prepared today is an investment in tomorrow's health. Every planned shopping trip is an investment in tomorrow's choices. Every small system you build today becomes one less decision you need to make when life becomes busy. If there is one message to remember from today's discussion, let it be this. The best food decisions are rarely made when you're already hungry. They're made beforehand. When you prepare, when you plan, when you organize your environment. Healthy lifestyles are not built through occasional moments of motivation. They are built through practical systems that quietly support healthy choices every single day. So rather than asking yourself how to become more motivated, perhaps ask a different question. What can I do today that will make tomorrow's healthy choice easier? That one simple question has the potential to change not just your next meal, but the habits that shape your long-term health. Because knowledge creates awareness. Systems create lasting transformation.